Hello there, everybody. My name is Golnar Kitty, and today we will be continuing Ordeal Call 2. Now, I'm not so sure how far we are from ending it, but we're definitely doing the third and fourth trials about now, which is Cagliostro and Marie. That's neat. But I am aware that there's 7 trials, and that the main guy hasn't really fully appeared yet, aka the Count of Monte Cristo. Anyways, let's hurry up and finish this up. We do have the Aooko hot spring event that I have not yet started because I wanted to have it recorded and such. But yeah, anyways, let's just jump into it. Go. There it is, the school's gymnasium stage. This room can accommodate several hundred people at once. At this moment, there is not a person to be found. At least, not a living person. Instead, all that can be found here has no place in our world. Scorn, vortexes, hatred, blades, and how good of you to join us, members of Chaldea. It may have been something of a stretch to present myself as the school's vice principal. A second. Use some measure of enjoyment. Sorry, I need to reread this all. But if my deceptions, pretenses, and schemes brought you some measure of enjoyment, why, nothing could make me happier. Ooh, I like his default outfit, but his vice principal outfit isn't half bad either. It is a pleasure to properly make your acquaintance. I am the altered version of Cagliostro. I am the third trial you must overcome to proceed. I have come to bar your way as an avenger. And I believe you've met my niece. Hello again. It hasn't been all that long, has it? I'm impressed you made it all the way here alive. I guess my nasty tricks didn't work on you. Too bad. Right, of course. You and I are full-blown enemies now, aren't we? And I'll give you exactly what you're looking for. In fact, I've got something really nasty already for you. Cagliostro. As you wish. You who still bears a heart, listen well. I am the freshly spilled blood that will end your life. My rage will sever you in twain. My entrails will ensnare and bind you. If you would resist, then take up your blade. Fight me, kill me, transform your inner fury into flame. Yes, fight me. Yes, kill me. Yes, here, now more than ever before, transform your inner fury into flame. You hate whoever did this, right? You can't rest until you've made them pay, right? Oh yes. I know exactly how you feel. I know it so painfully well. It's okay. You don't have to hold back. After what's been done to you, no. Us. We have every right to exact our revenge however we see fit. Deep inside your chest, you can feel something aching, burning in pain. A fire. A fire endlessly screaming for you to burn everything to the ground. Where the real physical fire, it would burn so hot. Sorry. Where the real physical fire, it would burn so hot, your entrails would already be sizzling. It would reduce your bones to ash. And in the end, only the fire would remain. However, I know you're not going to end up like that. I know there's also a dazzlingly bright scene deep within your chest. Sorry to disappoint, but I won't end up becoming fire. Really now. Cagliostro. Vi votre majesté. My illusion fire will drive you mad. What is this fire? It won't go out. Are you serious? You're using fire against me? Alter, Kagekyo. Stay back. I've got a bad feeling about this stuff. Something tells me this fire spread to you too if you touch it. My illusionary fire targets the mind. It works especially well against intelligent foes like yourself. Now then, you two servants are both fully stocked with magical energy. I think I'd keep you busy for a while. As for you, Sir Salieri, well, your little rampage has already cost you a great deal of magical energy now. I don't believe he will be of any threat to you, Queen Marie Antoinette. I really don't care for your lack of follow-through when it comes to things like this, Cagliostro. But no matter. In this case, I already knew from the start. That I would bring the curtain down on all of this myself. That form. This is who I am. This is the fire I became after the love and hatred I've known. I am the lone black lily remaining after my queenhood, my womanhood, my motherhood, after everything about me was brutally, mercilessly destroyed. Black lily. Ah, how I hate them. I despise them, loathe them, abhor them. I hate them with every fiber of my being. My curse will never fade. My grudge will never disappear. I will have my revenge on the world that trampled on my royal authority. May the world that took my beloved Charles from me burn for all of eternity. Yes, a curse upon everything, death and destruction for all. My fire will never be sated until the last living being gasps its final breath, and all is silent as the lonesome night. And you have a fire within you as well, no? I thought it burned quickly since the embers were already there. Ah, but no such luck, it seems. You'll never come to this side. You'll never be one of us. That's what you've decided, yes? You could have walked the path of blood, You could have crawled along the path of blame. You could have been this world's last avenger. But you chose another path. I'm not going to become an avenger. I see. You're honest and direct. I genuinely like that about you. Very well then. Prove it. Or if you cannot, then give up on everything and sleep here for all of eternity, player. I wonder, can I find another oracle? Let me see. I'm more likely to find her in the all section. At least I believe. I've seen one of them before while farming. Let's try the class. Oh, that's one. Oof. Any maxed out oracles? I wanted to verify a very specific plan, but I suppose. Oh yes, there is. Not 50%. 75. That should do it. I'll try adding. I don't think there's anybody else. I guess I'll add you. Just in case, but that should do it. Alright, let's see how this goes. Aoko's best support is Tamamo.
コンタクト外から内1から0シフトサイクリック選手交代始めましょうコンタクト外から内1から0シフトサイクリック選手交代始めましょう
Perfect.
量産ですよ。節約節約。ついてこれる？もう一つ増やして。やっていいの？チャーキューマスター。ミスちゃんかな？私ごとに。
I might have done this wrong, but it's fine. We're just dicking around to try it out.
チャームトップ。術式拡大。衛星で解放。バーガー対空。行くわよ。アースライダーターボ。リズムに関与。これデザインして急ぎの証。進行無可科学。追加にアマル矢の雫。せーの、イカに。
さあ存分に
これあげる。今のこの辺かな。スピンダブル展開。バニラに乗ろうか。コズミックツアースタート。まだ展開かな。赤い死が迎えに来ても発展の先に一人になってもこのシグナルはなくならない。ツアークラブルーマック。私の道は私が照らす。
そうでなくては。
リズムに関与。これデザインして急ぎの証。進行無可科学。追加にアマル矢の雫。ディスターション。遅い。斬新。遅い。
こちら
遅い。量産ですよ。節約節約。バニラに乗ろうか。この時代だとこのプランよ。まだ展開。やっていいの？まだ展開。魔力溢れすぎてごめんあそばせ。地球の女にはあったでしょ。とっておきのツアーに入れてあげる。お題は結構沈まないで返してね。ディスターション。金星なりツビアブレイクスライダー。
なかなか。
もう一つ増やしておくと。ビビ
こちら
少年以内の使用なし。やっていいの？私ごとに。だって 赤い死が迎えに来ても、発展の先に一人になっても、このシグナルはなくならない。ツアーテンブルーマッシュ、私の道は私が照らす。スキャリックスシーガーはいや遅い。
我が身は不滅。さあ存分にどうぞ。
ちょっと神様っぽくミコさっ出雲に神にこれ不在にしてみそぎの証信仰羽化の科学ついて天の矢の雫大いざやちれ彼岸花摂政遅い。もう一つよくお使い。
燃える。
スピンドル展開。ついてこれる？やっていいの？サンキューマスター。マダン展開。ミコ魔力溢れすぎてごめんなさませ。地球の女にはあったでしょ。とっておきのツアーに入れてあげる。お題は結構出世払いで返してね。ディストーションはいや遅い。
さあ
遅い。
燃える。
量産ですよ。節約。コズミックツアースタート。ところ見せちゃおうかな。さっ刺激も反省も足りないようね。なら私が全部満たしてあげる。トラウマから始めよっか。ツアー君ホライゾン自称の彼方に行ってこーい。出雲に神はこれ不在にしてみそぎの証信仰羽化の科学ついて天の矢の雫はいや痛みなど遅い。ビビクト
紳士淑女諸君、ご清聴あれ。ここに秩序は終わりを迎え。
ごめんなさい。
Yep. That sucks.
バリバリ乗らんぞ。量産ですよ。節約決戦術師ほんの少しそして早く確実に固く着実に。アクアの城に集いしは清廉なりし無双の騎士。胸躍る幻想を鳥はつづらん。メモリー・オブ・マンデニウム。月あり 花の嵐。ちょっと神様っぽいところ見せちゃおうかな。固く着実にミカン。出雲に神はこれを大にして急ぎの私、心配をかけたがついてあまり矢の沈あがないの雨よ。はやっ
燃える。
失礼。そして早く。はい、もちろん。楽園の妖精の名のもとに輝ける未来を示しましょう。約束された勝利の手、あまたの希望を今一つに。
そうでなくては。
スキアリスプライトノッカー。目を閉じたこのような腹事は跡形もなくなかったことに。はい、
ご覧に入れよう。
決戦術師。手の指だけでは足りませんね。早く。はい、もちろん。楽園の妖精の名のもとに輝ける未来を示しましょう。約束された勝利の手、あまたの希望は今一つに。ところに刃、スキアリスプライト、フェアリージング、マッシュルーム、消え去りなさい。
誰も愛してはいけない。誰も許してはいけない。ビビクテス、すべてに呪いある。これあげる。
Not gonna make it.
固く着実早く。はい、もちろん。足を止め、釘を刺す。稲垣のようにきらめきのように目を閉じた。このような腹事は跡形もなくなかったことに。
踊りましょう。威嚇するわ。
早く固く。はい、もちろん。輝けるバーマンシング、スプライトノッカー、赤い決めます。戦いの糸鮮やかに、結末は華やかに。
No! It triggered the cuts.
花の嵐。威嚇するわ。
ごめんなさい。
最新の魔法を見せて
試してみる。ちょっとな。
告げる。青を示す名においてノット、セイン、ファイト、タイムレスワー。コンタクト、外から内、1から0、シフト、サイクリック、選手交代、始めましょう。
リズムに神、これ
れあげる花の嵐遅い斬死スピンドル展開もう一つによっておくかもう一つによっておくかスピンドル展開バニラに乗ろうこの時代だとこのくらいよね見せちゃおうかなマダウ展開ストレンジダウンチャームトップ術式拡大衛星弁解放バーナー点火行くわよアースライカーターボー泉に神これ不在にしてみそぎの証進行以下のただついてアマ矢の沈スキャリー痛みなど花の嵐花の嵐スピンドル展開ついてこれる量産ですよ節約節約バニラに乗らんでしょこの時代だとこのくらいよね刺激も反省も足りないようねなら私が全部満たしてあげるトラウマから始めよっかツアープラントライバー自称の彼方に行ってこーい泉に神これを大にしてみそぎの進行以下のただついてアマの矢の沈みはいや花の嵐こりゃあげる遅いまだサポートお願いねストレンジダウンチャームトップ術式拡大衛星弁解放バーナー点火行くわよアースライカーアーマーディスターション思ってるスピンドルツアラースタンバイこうなっちゃうとストップできないんだうるさくてごめんね
Fighting more Okos. Master has only one command spell left, but there are still several tiles ahead of us. We cannot use it up for another pseudo summon now. Even if it were to help us overcome the 2 trials now, we would never be able to survive the last 3 without magical energy reserves, which means we must defeat them on our own, no matter what it takes. Oh. What? Hell yeah. Nice one, Salieri. Now follow my lead. Le gourmet du heim. Le grandement of... Okay, she says it all the time. But Le grandement du heim. Dios santísimo misericordia de mí. I said that so fast. Ooh. Nice, you got her spirit core. One down, one to... Afraid not. You disguised one of the organ things as her? Shit, that's the same trick you used earlier. So it is, fair lady. Ah, this stuff again. Get out of here, damn it. This fire. It's not actual flame. It's an illusion that attacks our spirit origins and pours directly through our minds. These fires may not reach the same temperatures achieved by modern science, but they are still effective against spiritual beings. As servants, we are at heart transient guests, souls that have come from the throne to visit reality. Thus, even if I cannot kill you with a single strike, my illusionary flames will cling endlessly to your spirit origins, robbing you of your freedom. Ah, damn it, master! You did the best you could. I commend you for that. But this is the end. You had overcome this had you overcome the 7 trials of your soul and mind, all would have been well. Now that you failed, though, you know what comes next, right, player? In her hand, she lifts a black blade, as though it were light as a pencil. There's no time to hesitate. You have less than 2 seconds before that blade falls on your neck. So you... Nice try, but you too late. Huh? I don't understand. Why is your blade protruding from my chest? Cagliostro. Yes? What is the meaning of... It is precisely what it appears to be, my eternally beautiful Queen Marie Antoinette. The blade ran her clean through. It pierced her heart from behind with cruel, unerring precision. Its wielder, a mysterious man dressed in black, supposedly an enemy you took to be the 3rd trial. I must apologize to you. I knew exactly who he was, and yet to you, Allow me to introduce myself properly once again. My true name is Alessandro di Cagliostro. I am also known as simply Count Cagliostro. My spirit origin is no avenger. Me, the 3rd trial? No. I'm nothing of the sort. What I am is the peerless master of deceit. Cagliostro, the Pretender. Pretender? Then you were deceiving me from the beginning? Oh yes. This was my plan all along, Votre Majesté. My manifestation as an Avenger was merely a pretense in truth. I am a pretender. My only loyalty is to betrayal. Everything I do is betrayal. Even my stint as a foreign disciple was no more than an act. The last foreign disciple. Oh, not the reaction I was expecting. Well, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. I did disguise my voice in the Olympus ruins, and as I said, I am a master of deceit. Still, I expect the Chaldea's supercomputer would have found me out by now. At any rate, yes, that's right. I am the foreign disciple codenamed the Count. Or at least I was. Was? Sorry. Having successfully bleached away humanity, the foreign god went on to gather a great many disciples. I pretended to be one of them for a time, but now I can reveal my true identity as a servant of humanity, sent here to become a beacon of hope. I've employed my skills as a pretender in no small capacity to put on a show of being a disciple. But in fact, I have been biding my time, waiting for the opportunity for the greatest betrayal possible. To step in and help Chaldea as its final ally. You did very well, holding out until now. Worry not, humanity still blesses your journey, now and before. For proof, look no further than me. You bastard. You mean you tricked me not just once, but guilty as charged. Marie. She was obviously an enemy, and I was going to kill her myself. But I still don't like the way you went about it. I'm very sorry if I've offended you, but please understand, I am not the sort of heroic spirit who fights bravely on the front line, like the three of you. My heroism shines only in the matters of scheming and betrayal. If you meant for us to believe that you are our ally, your first step should be dispelling this accursed flame. Until then, nothing you say means anything. Ah yes, my apologies. Much better. Now don't move a goddamn muscle. Try anything and I'll burn your spirit origin to cinders before you can even think about trapping us again. I've seen you pull it off twice now. I know what to look for. Indeed, there is a tale to your technique. Right that. Of course, I would never trap my allies. No more than once. Allies, huh? That's right. From now until my very soul comes apart, I am your ally. I'm of the same opinion as Alter and Kagekiyo. There's something about you that makes you feel like you can't trust me? Yes, that. Not to worry, I am accustomed to such suspicion. At any rate, now that I've revealed my true identity, it will not be long before the architect of this world, the mastermind of this whole plot, reveals himself. So I'll make this quick. To begin, I owe you the greatest of apologies. I'm especially sorry about that business with the elements. However, there was no other way for me to fool so massive an organization. So allow me to reiterate, I am on your side. Please, let me do what I can to save you. Let me rescue you from the clutches of my arch enemy. That evil man that thwarts humanity's revival by grinding down your mind and soul to these 7 trials. Arch enemy? Indeed. Who is it? Who imposed these 7 trials on them? Who killed them? That would be me. The man who spoke appeared at the stage's edge without any of them noticing. He had no magical energy, no noticeable presence whatsoever. He simply stood there like a quivering shadow, right in your/my line of sight. He means me. Bah? Oh. Huh? The hell? You're kidding me. But aren't you? And why are you dressed like that? I thought you were staying in Master's shadow. Because you didn't have to be, because you hadn't been able to properly materialize. And hang on. Did I hear you right? I must have heard wrong, because it really sounded like you killed those people. Dantes? Yes, it's a me. It's been a very long time since we last met this way, Blair. For this is a prison once more. Huh? Dantes? You really ought to stop showing up like this. It'll give people the wrong idea. Huh? What's that look about? It's hard to say for sure since you're wearing a mask. So I'm probably just imagining things because I doubt you'd actually do this, but did you just smirk at what Master said? It certainly seemed that way to me. Kagekiyo, what is it? Cagliostro just said that his arch enemy is using these 7 trials to whittle down Master's mind and soul. And that his ultimate goal is to stop humanity's revival. You said you did, yes? I did. The Master asked him who this arch enemy is, who brought him to this Tokyo, imposed these trials on him, and killed his family. And in response, he showed up. So what are we waiting for? Come on, Master, Alter, Salieri. Now that our sworn enemy is in sight, do you imagine we have time to simply stand around licking our chops? Don't be absurd. Kagekiyo. Come on, follow my lead. Open your eyes and take a good look at him. He is standing right before Master, yet he is clearly prepared for battle. That explains it. I was going to congratulate you on overcoming the 4th trial and tell you the final 3 are about to begin. But it seems I underestimated you. What do you mean? No, don't be hasty. It's still too soon. I'm not yet the one you must face. This is not where my 7th trial will take place. That being said, the 5th and 6th trials will take place across the entirety of my prison. In that regard, I commend your spirit, Taira no Kagekiyo. I see why you are regarded as a hatred incarnate. Don't you talk your way out of this. Kagekiyo, just saying he's not going to fight us here, I think I see. I suppose I can understand that. Ignore the rest. How he says it doesn't matter. Getting hung up on his words is just playing into his hands. Yeah, I remember now. This is what you're like, isn't it? You've been lurking behind the scenes, acting all cryptic since we got here. So I'd almost forgotten. But look at you. You're doing just fine. Back when you were hanging out by Master's feet, you looked like your magical energy was almost gone. What's that all about? An act? I don't get it. You're the one who called us here, right? And now, you're what? Our enemy? Is this a joke? It's time to cut the crap. Or don't, and I'll burn you till there's nothing left. Dantes. Tell me something. Did you kill them? And why are you dressed like that? Hey, asshole. I can deal with you ignoring me. We've got a whole oil and water thing going on between us. But Master? Don't you dare ignore Master when he's talking to you. I said answer the question right now. You hear me? Say something, damn it. We're talking about whether you did it or not. Yeah? What? What the hell was that? Don't you yeah us? Who and what were you responding to, huh? Are you trying to piss us all off? Since when do you use a sword? For that matter, were you always such hardcore close-range fighter? That's enough, Alter. You too, Kagekiyo. Sheath your swords. Master hasn't ordered us to attack, and Dantes there hasn't made any threatening moves towards us. From the sound of it, it's likely he's our enemy. Even so, Master, the decision is yours to make. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, guys, but stand down for now. Dantes. I need you to be straight with me. You still haven't answered any of my questions. The final moment approaches. 3 trials remain, including mine. They shall therefore be called the final 3. If you wish to conclude your journey and reach the Antarctica, then you must attempt them. Both the 5th and 6th trials will pit you against the fire of unparalleled strength. If you do not fight with all your might, the whole of your soul, you will not walk away with your lives. Fight. Overcome. I will be waiting for you at the entrance of despair. Ah! He's entered his spirit form. Wait! I don't sense him anywhere nearby. Freaking duh. He just disappeared. There's no way we can go after him in this spirit, in his spirit form. We still can't sense it. Sense, hide, nor Jesus. There's no way we can go after him in his spirit form, and we still can't sense, hide, nor hair of hide nor hair of his magical energy. Jeez, that's such a weird line. No, wait. Hold on a damn second. Is it actually happening? Did it really just spout a whole bunch of weird bullshit? And books it in spirit form? I've never fought him seriously before, but I believe he has a great promise as a villain. Just when I thought it was the perfect time for him to show himself. What a classy retreat. It's quite the effective taunt. Any army provoked to such degree would surely be so enraged. They would need considerate time to regroup. To that, I can only say, well done. I shall have to employ similar tactics next time I provoke the Genji. You think he's taunting us? Nah, not a chance. It's not how he operates. I'm pretty sure that was just him being him. It seems clear this count is entirely capable of infiltrating a place and escaping on its own. Yes, we just fought a difficult battle, but he was still able to hold his own against you two, each powerful Avengers, and make a perfectly clean getaway. The Edmondantes registered at Chaldea could never do anything like that. Never mind the differences in his appearance or combat style. They don't matter. The important thing to note is his incredible stealth capabilities. He appeared before us in the blink of an eye, and did so without revealing a hint of servant aura or magical energy to alert us. When did he gain that ability, and how? He only used his spirit form when he made his escape, and he was quite clearly still in physical form when he appeared. As I said, he is my arch enemy and the one behind this entire incident. All of this version of Tokyo is his personal garden. That is why he is able to appear seemingly from thin air. Well, in his case, I'm sure he could still do so easily regardless. Seriously? What's so funny? And why the hell are you acting like you're on our side anyway? Because I am. Oh, of course, silly me. What do you want to do with this clown, master? You may do with me as you wish. I assure you, I am on humanity's side. I am your ally. I will follow your orders obediently. If you think me suspicious, you need to simply command me to go away. Cagliostro. Yes? If that's true, then what about you being the third trial? A lie. Thanks to my infiltration, the third trial is effectively moot. If I had to guess, I would say that between Boudica and me, yes, it appears each of you served as half of the trial, and so together counted as a completing the third. Oh, come on, just like that? It's my arch enemy, Edmond Dante's decision to make, and I dare say Avengers excel at making arbitrary decisions, wouldn't you? Alright, my apologies, I almost forgot. You're all Avengers yourselves, aren't you? I should have chosen my words more carefully. You certainly like the talk. Oh, that I agree. I also cannot help but notice your tendency to express your opinions as objective facts. I am a cold, calculating man. Well, I'm only half joking. Seriously? I was supposed to be a joke. I only mean that I was able to learn some things while I was pretending to be the third trial. I had a number of chances to interact with both the Queen and Dantes, you see. I suppose that does make sense, right? I still haven't forgotten what you did with the elements. So I'm going to keep an eye on you for the time being. Oh my, how very strict. But under the circumstances, I of course understand your caution. Kagekyo. Understood? I will cut off his head if he tries anything untoward. I take it that is alright with you. Let's all try to make sure it doesn't come to that. Very well. Seems way too lenient to me, but if that's what you want, fine. In the meantime, I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this. What if I try to sort this out? For starters, who the hell is that Dante's anyways? Why don't we ask him ourselves? You. Silently call out to the shadow at your feet. More specifically, you resolutely plead to the man beyond the shadow. You implore him to show himself, to answer your questions. You don't even mind if he doesn't speak as long as you can see him again. What? Why are you staring at your feet all of a sudden? Wait, just a damn minute. You don't actually think he's gonna show up again, do you? We just saw him run off in a mask. To who knows where? He's not gonna be hanging around your feet. Maybe that was a different version of him. Huh? Or maybe not. Hey, Master, what do you mean different? Huh? What? Huh? He actually showed up? Yes, I can see that. Now quiet. Oh, come on. How can you not be shocked by this? His magical energy stretched quite thin. The masked count's energy was completely hidden. But here, it's clearly just running low, and it's obvious why. First, he used a great deal of magical energy to bring Alter and me here during the fight against Mart Alter. Second, he's been using magical energy to enhance the three of us on a constant basis. We've all experienced the like. So does that mean this flimsy Dantes and the masked one we just saw are different people with different spirit origins? Yes, they are. Assuming the shadow is the Dantes we know at Chaldea, the masked one must be a newly summoned spirit origin. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Exactly what he said. Perhaps he is, perhaps he is not. But regardless, you seem to have an idea of who he is. Am I wrong, Master? Let me explain. The Gehenna of your mind. I see. I guess I see? Hang on, give me a sec. I think I got it, but let me make sure. So you're saying there's been a Dantes hanging out in the recess of your mind this whole time? And it's not the guy we see at Chaldea? That must date back to the prison tower incident. According to the records, I've seen Master's mind and soul were trapped for 7 days in a singularity, the coordinates of which were not known. That singularity was created by the Count of Monte Cristo Edmond Dantes on behalf of the King of Demon Gods. Oh, is that the time when Master was in REM mode for a whole week? Must have been. In the end, the singularity was resolved and the Count of Monte Cristo opposing Chaldea disappeared. Of course, that was a different spirit origin, in essence, an entirely different person than the Dantes we know at Chaldea. However, that Dantes didn't actually disappear. But instead, what was left of that spirit origin must have been inside Master this whole time. Since all the way back at the prison tower? That's a long-ass time. Is that true? Was he really... has he really been with you this whole time? I think so. I see. You don't say. So, like, he's just been there 24/7 for years now? Yeah, I guess so. It's like he's both there and not there at the same time. It's hard to describe how hard to describe exactly how it works. But like, doesn't that make him kind of a parasite or something? From what Master has explained, he sounds more akin to an immune system or a kind of infiltration device. He takes the dregs off the threats, hostility, fear, and other malignant data that accumulates in the depth of Master's mind on his journey to restore humanity, and reduces them all to ash. So basically, he incinerates the bad stuff. Huh, okay, I get that. But it's still creepy as hell. Oh, and another thing. I'm only hearing about this shit now, but it sounds like Amakusa and the other John kind of already know about it? And they're both rulers. Yes, is that what is bothering you? It's just like, you think you know a guy, you think he's part of your adventure crew, and then you find out he kept all this crucial stuff from you the whole time? Oh, bastard. You could interpret it that way if you chose, I suppose. Now. It's cute to see you get so worked up, Alter. There's nothing at all strange about wanting to know your friends' secrets. Brit, we are not friends. You can shut that shit down right now. Keep saying that kind of crap and I'll burn you both to the ground. My, how bloodthirsty. I feel as though I am being lumped in somewhat unfairly here. At any rate, Master, you're saying you think this Dantes may not be the one from Chaldea, or even a newly summoned version, but the remnants of the man you encountered at the prison tower. I can't say anything for sure, but I think it's possible. I see. That's the 7 trials. I don't know. Something's still not adding up for me. I get what you're saying, Master, but it still sounds like a real mess. Probably because this guy refuses to say a damn word. Seriously, it's kind of freaky how you just showed up without saying anything. So according to Master, it sounds like the you from the prison tower and the you from Chaldea share some of the same memories or something. It'd be making our lives a lot easier if you just tell us whether that's true. Of course you're not saying a damn thing, are you? Come on, you can at least give us a yes or no, yeah? So answer me this. Is that masked bastard the one from the prison tower? You don't even have to say anything. Just like nod or shake your head or something. The shadow did nothing. There was no answer, but just once, ever so slightly. Oh. Well now. He moved. He actually responded. But which was it? Yes or no? Gotcha, so that's how I did it, huh? At first I thought he was completely ignoring us like the masked one. But maybe him showing up means he wants to help. If that's true, then I have more questions for him. If we can ask the right yes or no questions, maybe he can even tell us what the mask count was and where he... Well, never mind. It seems his magical energy was even lower than before. I thought we'll be able to call on him whenever we like. The records of the prison tower incident I saw at the Chaldea said that it lasted for 7 days and 7 trials. And now we face 7 trials this year as well. Why is the mass count doing this? It says something about them being necessary to reach Antarctica at the end of your journey. Haldane will never be able to make it there if we can't raise our foundation of humanity's rating. So then, what could these trials be? This is not good. Huh? We may have taken a little too long. The trial is over, yes, but there's still no sign of any people anywhere. Which means the trial grounds must have been renewed. Forgive me, everyone. I should have been more careful. Please get ready. The next ones are coming. Was that 2 trumpets? That was fast. And in rapid succession this time too. Well, guess the lull in the fighting's over now that the leaders revealed himself. Fine with me. Bring it on. There's only 3 trials to go now, yeah? So let's get these 2 over and done with. Yeah, but who is it? Hold on. That is a lot. Odaiba, Yuri Kamome, Aomi Station, near the giant Ferris wheel. Under normal circumstances, crowds of people could be expected to be found milling about this landmark overlooking Tokyo Bay. But now there is not a soul to be seen. At least not a living one. Instead, the only thing visible is the enormous shadow of something that has no place in our world. That shadow is an ominous violet electrical storm, an omen of death. It is the fangs, the terror of being attacked in the dead of night. Bolts of pure lightning crisscross the night sky, each strike coalescing until... Who is that? Is that Vitria? Deathstorm King. Give her what? The 6th trial emerges, annihilating beast. Betedu give. Oh wait, are those his Theodoric altar? We are omen, we are cruelty. Are these his servants? We are the 2 shadows who storms that have returned from far off lands. Those who have yet to live look upon us, and know destruction and loss are upon you. You who still bear a heart, listen well. We are the fangs that will end your life. The atmosphere is quivered. No, it's the sheer quantity of high-density magical energy in the air that's causing this. I've got a bad feeling about this. They'll tell me we're going up against another servant with divine spirit levels of magical energy. I'm afraid so. The Avengers chosen to the 5th and 6th trials may not be divine spirits, but each is in a class of their own. And they're truly massive in both size and stature. On wrong move, they will crush you with a single step. So let me ask you this, if I may. How experienced are you at fighting enormous beasts? If I have to fight it, I will. How reassuring. Look who it is. I haven't seen that in a while. I guess he can still produce this thing inside your shadow. I got no idea he's pulling big moves like this with basically no magical energy. But I'll worry about that later. I appreciate the inconvenience, but it does mean we'll be fighting back-to-back battles. Are you up for this, Master? I'm fine. Let's go. All right, that always leaves me with a little motion sickness. Not like you get on a boat or a car. Either it's weird. Ugh. Either it's weird. Put that all together. Still. We gotta fight something that big. It's nice that we didn't have to use up energy getting here. Looks like we got our work cut out for us. Indeed, it is really big and must be at least 10 or so meters long. What is that thing? That is one of the souls that makes up the legendary army of death, the embodiment of storms, the Wild Hunt, the Death Storm King, the former king of Ostrogos, who once departed this world, destined to one day return. The man who inspired the legend of Dietrich, the great hero of Bern. Alone, he would be a formidable threat, but he is accompanied by a gargantuan mount. The monster who once terrorized all of southern France, Le Bête du Gévaudan. I can't say that one. Gévaudan. That thing is quite the daunting opponent. What do you mean by that? Are you saying you're familiar with the horses and the riders' combat capabilities? Indeed I am. Unbeknownst to history, there was a great beast hunt that once took place in Gévaudan, province of France, in 1838. It was in essence the second Bataille du Gévaudan incident, and the one who exercised this bataille and its rider was no other than the wicked villain enacting his plans for revenge in the floral city of Paris, the Count of Monte Cristo. It was the year 1838. I was in a first-class steam engine carriage somewhere in France. Count, why are we going to Gévaudan? I thought your great plan was already in motion. Is it because of the debt you owe Sir Morel? Or is it because... Ooh, ha 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 ha. Are you serious? Donatella, what a foolish question. Of course I'm gonna help Sir Morel. I am the fire of love and hate. I remember everything that has ever been done to me. I will never forget my grudge, my anger, or my tears. But neither will I forget those who helped me. Yes, sir. Besides, this great beast slaughtered every member of Morcerf's beloved Lieutenant General's investigation unit. I cannot stand by and do nothing while it wipes out all the Lieutenant General's other secret forces. If I did, all my work would come to nothing. No, the only one who was a right to ensnare, deceive, and torment Fernand Morcerf is I, the god of vengeance. So what if this is the same beast from 70 years ago? If it, or anything else, stands in the way of my revenge, then with my own hands, I shall simply burn it to ash. Did I just see Dante's memories? What is it, Master? You look like you just saw a ghost or something. It looks like Dante's fought this thing before. Right you are. Like me, that is the soul of a creature who was once Monte Cristo's mortal enemy. An altered spirit origin bound to him through the fires of love and hate. But unlike me, it is not on humanity's side. Sadly, its twin souls have truly become the fifth and sixth trials. I call it the Avenger of the Wild Hunt. Yeah, where's Hassan? still. A great bolt of lightning fell from the storm clouds to become a bird, which then perched atop the giant Ferris wheel and began flapping its enormous wings. As you look upon it, it screeches loudly and looks back towards you with clear hostility in its eyes. Did that lightning just transform into a creature? It's more, it's looking at us. Prepare yourself, Master. Yep, that's a bird, all right. Was that always part of the wild hunt? As a very literal embodiment of the storm, that bird is a harbinger of death and despair, an omen of massive loss in life brought by war and plague. Having said that, it's clear the time for idle chatter is over. Here it comes. Alright, let's see how this goes.
紳士淑女諸君ご清聴あれ。ここに秩序は終わりを迎える。こちら狂い果てよ。そう来なくてはな。
やります。
おうとも。紳士淑女諸君ご清聴あれ。ここに秩序は終わりを迎える。燃える。 くよろおうとも紳士淑女諸君ご清聴あれ。ここに秩序は終わりを迎え
Jeez.
望まれること
おう御意
望ま
に
れたように。それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなくあなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。
I want to finish this faster. Sorry. I'm gonna deal with this as fast as I can.そっちなんだと思った。物語を語りましょう。旅立ちの誓い、グゼの童話。幾度で羽は汚れても冬の鳥は雨を越えて、その希望は消えはしない。ホープウィル・キャメロット、そこだ。捕まえてオラトリア・ハレーション。物語を語りましょう。旅立ちの誓い、グゼの童話。幾度で羽は汚れても冬の鳥は雨を越えて、その希望は消えはしない。ホープウィル・キャメロット、波乗りヘイヘイユーユー、流脈から立ち上がる。Had I gone all out, I probably could have done that waypoint. This bird is quite formidable. I thought it would be no more than a familiar, but it is a monster in its own right. It truly is. That bird is the avatar of lightning itself. It is the wings of thunder, a genuine elemental. An elemental. I take it we are not merely dealing with a large demonic beast then. My understanding of elementals is that they are an offshoot of divine spirits. Is that correct? It is. There are further differences on which the clock tower could elaborate, but for now, that will suffice. At any rate, in North America, there's said to be a similar creature known as a thunderbird. But the creature you see there is a far cry from a true ancestral spirit. The wild hunt has twisted its anger, and now it's more than a minion. Powerful one, to be sure, but a minion just the same. You sound awfully sure about that. How can you tell? Because I asked the mass count a great many questions back when I was pretending to be a third trial. Then why didn't you tell us sooner? Looks like that thing's not gonna wait for us to size it up. Here it comes. Does make me wonder. She is a ruler, right? What exactly does your MP do? It removes boss, but those are unremovable. Are there any single target arts that remove, that ignore invincible? I mean, it could be ignore invincible or sure hit.
あれはいつか見た終わりの星。どれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのです。さあ幕を開けてアラウンドカリバーン。あなたの罪を計りましょう。我が宝石庫はこの夜空。あなたの罪はこの星の数。クストスオルム。こうかしら。
Let's go. I hate fighting this stupid bird. I cannot seem to cut through its neck. How irritating. Indeed, this is most vexing. I'm certain we have the necessary strength to defeat it. I'm equally certain we landed a number of serious blows. Still, I understand where Alter is coming from all too well. All three of us Avengers are supremely ill-suited for aerial combat. Fortunately, that means we lack the means to finish this creature off before it can retreat to the skies. We can't pretend the whole damn day. We can't spend the whole damn day on this stupid bird. We gotta take this thing down now, especially with that giant horse and rider still waiting for us. I agree. I'd like to defeat it before we run into the wild run. My thoughts exactly. Alter, Salieri, I have thought of a way to finish this thing off in no time. We're going to use the Ferris wheel. Follow my lead. Huh? Oh shit, they're running straight up the Ferris wheel. What is Kagekyo? Aha! Now I see. I said that way too loud. Let's go, Alter. Master, use a Mystic Code to give it Alter a boost. The Wings of Thunder does not fly using its wing. It merely uses magical energy to hover and glide. Despite its appearance, it is not actually a bird. However, its predatory instincts are still of avian in nature. You don't know that, but I do. The Wings of Thunder lazily circles the giant Ferris wheel, trailing lightning and focuses upon its prey. You alone on the ground, with your 3 guardians all running up the Ferris wheel. The Wings of Thunder instinctively understand how trivial it will be to pick you off. Without a moment's hesitation, it turns to dive straight at you. Just as it was about to begin its descent, the very moment it stops flapping its wings and tilts its body downward, a single arrow of light pierces its wings. The arrow of light then immediately transforms back into the shape of a person you recognize. There, I pinned it. Now kill it. Understood. Behold my twin katana, Azamaru, as I cut its head clean off. My cut was too shallow. It's up to you now, Alter. You got it. Burn, you stupid bird. What were Avengers weak to? They were weak to moon cancer. Let me double check something. Do I have a moon cancer that's... Technically, I do have a single target moon cancer. Change things out a little bit. I don't know if this will work, but it's worth a shot. If it doesn't, we'll just have to switch to BB. Hopefully that does it. Nice job following my lead. I didn't think you could do it. I'm glad you're here, but I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, what I said, that's all. No matter. I sensed the lightning was about to strike, so I simply acted accordingly. Nothing about that was simple. Oh, did you see Mr. Sal back there? He didn't manage to react in time. Be that as it may, Alter. What? Ah, damn it. I gotta stop answering to that. Seriously, would you guys stop calling me Alter already? Not like I'm the only Alter here. Anyway, more importantly, I think it's time to go after the big guy. Look, he's staring right at us. So he's still not moving, even after we destroyed his elemental. Is he simply that confident in his fighting abilities, or perhaps he possesses a defensive noble phantasm? He does indeed. Even now, an invisible storm protects him. The real threat of that spirit origin, though, is its raw power. Doesn't matter. Our job's still the same. I'm going to burn his ass to the ground, just like I did with that bird. Also, you picked one hell of a time to show up, new kid. Why now? Come on, tell us. What about my aunt? She disappeared all of a sudden. Huh? She disappeared, along with all the neighbors. I didn't see a single person on my way here. I've noticed people in the vicinity disappearing during previous trials, but at that distance? That's quite a surprise. It would seem all of Tokyo is our battlefield now. All of Tokyo? Now that's a bold frickin' move. It's fortunate that our forces are all concentrated in one area now. We won't need to fight across the entire city. Our opponent for the 5th and 6th trials is the Avenger of the Wild Hunt. They are true monsters, a being on par with a divine spirit that can command even elementals as their minions. Nonetheless, retreat is not an option. Damn it, that was faster than I could read. Our forces are 4 extra servants, an assassin, and a master simple summons. Our task is to hit that thing with everything we have and defeat it right here in Odaiba. Hell yeah. Of course. Well, aren't you all confident? Fine, I'll give it my best shot. We are Omen. We are Cruelty. We are the Wild Hunt Alter, Avenger. You who still bears a heart, listen well. We are the fangs that will end your life. So fast, Master Caldea. You must be careful here. What you feel now is the invisible storm I spoke of before. It won't last long in it with an unprotected mind. It floods your head with unbridled terror of loss and destruction. Its electromagnetic aura torments your nervous system directly. Most people subjected to it either go mad and kill themselves to escape the pain, or their nervous system shuts down before. Huh? You're telling us this storm is that dangerous? Yes, I am. Master, you fall back. We'll handle this. I'll be fine with these mixed codes, I think. I can hold out for at least a while. Destruction comes for all. It is inevitable. Loss comes from us all, bringing an end to everything. Fight me. Kill me. Transform your inner fury into a sword and stand your ground. Futilely plunge your blade into destruction. Scream and wail at inevitable loss. Or if you wish to see tomorrow, then fight.
そのまま動かないで。緩やかに、涼やかに、開くように。マーブルストライク。お仕置きおしゃれ。ああ、もううるさい。ああ、この関係ないわ。リノベーション始めます。はい、NSS サービスです。もちろんお願いします。次の企画思いついちゃった。月の光をありがとう。もちろん。そのまま動かないで。緩やかに、涼やかに、開くように。マーブルストライク。ちょっと借りるわ。消えなさい。関係ないわ。
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
ありがとう。
そうです。
ああ、もううるさい。
Jesus, how many attacks was that?
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
あれ、もちろん。
お望みのままに。
成層圏までひとっ飛び。大気の守り、星の周り、束ねて落として見せましょう。当然、100年、宿女だし。
そうです。
よーし、その気になった。いいね。本気になってくる。
王の話をするとし、
ジャッジメントでございます。
星の宇宙物見の中、楽園の端から君に聞かせる。罪なき者のみ通るガーデン・オブ・アバロン。
スタンバイ、スレイブゴー。派手にやっておしまいなさい。これがタマモ重工の優秀兵79式タマモタンクですの。ふっ、そりゃ
君の導きを信じよう。さあ行きなさい。
お参りしておきます。あれ、いいでしょう。
いいと
この私が成層圏までひとっ飛び。大気の守り、星の周り、束ねて落として見せましょう。
何 退散あとは任せるよ。
手加減はいらないようね。もう失礼。それ見つけた。シートいきまーす。お仕置きのお二人決めなさい。あーまるでこの恨み忘れアクセル全成功してくれる。やってやるわ。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。日向の火薬の匂い。もちろん失礼。それ見つけた。シートいきまーす。ちょっと足りるわ。スーパーヒット。あそこ関係ないよ。
Oof. That was a close one. Two enemies. So, traveler, do not falter in the face of a storm. You walk without fear of imminent destruction. You seek your goal without fear of impending loss. Sorry about that. Very well. In you, I see a true stargazer. If you are brave, then immerse yourself in the fleeting beauty. If you are reckless, then let your foolishness guide you. Either way, I shall grant you the privilege of being torn asunder by the storm. He's freaking big and tough. I've been letting loose on him, but I don't think I've even scratched him so far. This thing's just really pissing me off. Indeed, even without a distinct advantage over us, his spirit origin is still strong, pure, and simple. I thought this Deathstorm King would be a conceptual being, since he's the embodiment of the inevitability of death, but I couldn't have been more wrong. His spirit origin is truly massive and powerful, which has lent him incredible offense and defense. You can't possibly fight a being with as much magical energy as a machine god head on and win. He's just too strong. And then there's the problem of this invisible storm. How much is it affecting Master? Master. I'm still good. The hell you are? Look at your nose. You sprung one hell of a leak. This is no time to be acting tough. Just fall back for now. I mean it. A good idea, but a hair too late. It seems he has yet another bird up his sleeve. Another Thunderbird? You're still able to summon a second one? Son of a bitch. I'm not gonna hit him.
私は星を探すのです。さあ、幕を開けてアラウンド狩ります。 がりは無限。すべて我が身体に向けるシブラクエーサー。さて、次はどこに向かうんだい？
It's probably the same thing again.言われなくてもやります。負けないぞ目障り。はじけてシャッピホ参拝の時言われなくて復讐するわ。霊気銀河解放。女神たるもの、これくらいのことはしないため次元の違いを知りなさい。行けエグミシブラクエーサー。今回はうまくいきました。 That's 4 down. So Wild Hunt's secretly some kind of aviary or something. You're throwing so many birds at us, asshole. Not to mention all these demonic beasts that kind of look like wolves. Ugh. Oh, this is freaking exhausting. Even when you're whining, you're energetic, Alter. You would make a great Kagekyo yourself. But look, we have another round coming. Huh? Shit, a fifth one? It's getting ridiculous. Reinforcements after reinforcements. But then I should have known the Death Storm King would have no end to Storm King to call upon. I knew we would have to through. I knew we would have to through this. But these defenses are tougher than I imagined. I see no choice but to fall back and regroup. Just trust you're all right with that, player. Okay, fall back for now. Come, Alter. Agekio, Hassan, I'm counting on you to get Blair out of here safely. I'll bring you the rear. My illusionary fire should keep the storm minions occupied. Did we lose them? It would seem so. I no longer sense any bloodlust or hostile magical energy nearby. Sorry guys, but I need to change my spirit origin back for a while. Whew. Man, feels like I finally got a chance to catch my breath. It's freaking exhausting fighting one giant monster after another. And our spirit origins were not in the best shape to begin with. Bill, even having said that, I'm surprised this opponent has you so discouraged. But yeah, we're up against the Wild Hunt. Like from the fairy tales, right? Of course, it's not going to be another demonic beast. I get that, but even so, honestly, it still pisses me off. I'm fighting as hard as I can, but neither my spear nor my fire is doing shit. The hell does that thing get off summoning elementals like they're going out of style? Indeed, the skin and seed summoning are the real problem. We are Avengers. We cannot lose ground to an enemy we have slain once before. Those monstrous birds no longer pose an insurmountable challenge. However, it's still a great hassle to have to fight new ones over and over. If the Avengers of the Wild Hunt and his king were all to attack us at once, oh yes, as things stand right now, we simply lack the strength to hold them at bay. And yet I also see no sign of the Wild Hunt means to do such a thing. He seems content to keep his king out to the front line while he remains in place. I suspect it's a matter of kingly pride. As long as that continues, we should be able to get past this king just like we were before. The problem is what comes afterward. Once we pass them, will we defeat him before he summons another wave? If only he had one more fighter on our side. However, for Dantes to bring another Avenger from Chaldea, he would need a command spell, and I would prefer to avoid using one unless absolutely necessary, since Master only has one remaining. I have an idea. My Noble Phantasm is an anti-city type. Accordingly, it can destroy an entire city if necessary. I can use it to take down the Wild Hunt's kin in one fell swoop, and let you fight him without interference. What do you think? Just give the world. Jesus, I said the wrong word twice. Just give the word, and I would be happy to use it. So you would destroy the whole city? Oh yes. My Noble Phantasm can eradicate the birds, the wolves, and everything else in your way. You need only ask. Maybe an empty shadow without a temporary contract, but I assure you, I will see it done regardless of what becomes of me. I appreciate the suggestion, but I can't do that. Oh. Might be gone right now, but there's still people, lots of people here. Then allow me to rephrase. How many sacrifices are you willing to accept in the pursuit of your goal? Because to my knowledge, you've already accepted at least 7. Hey, you looking to have your face broken? Because I'm happy to cave it in. I'll start with that stupid scraggly chin of yours, chin beard of yours. Rip that right off of the roots. If you would be so kind, I am addressing myself to Blair presently. Yeah, that's why I'm this close to losing my shit. Cagliostro. I'm not going to use your Noble Phantasm. End of story. Then what would you do instead? The enemy is powerful. Well, I'm sure you can fight well enough, even with your current forces. I'm also sure I'm not the only one who feels uneasy about how far you can go while pushing yourself to your limits. Under those circumstances, how would you engage the enemy? do everything I possibly can. I see. And having done that, how would you rate your chances of victory? As I said before, we are at a tremendous disadvantage. Our enemy is a destruction incarnate. 2 great foes in one, as strong as a divine spirit. And what's more, endless waves of elemental thunderbirds, and wolf-like demonic beasts to wear you down. So how will you win when the odds are stacked so heavily against you? Please do tell me, Master Caldea, what is your answer? I'll use a command spell. Forget it. Master, that's not happening. Anyway, Count Shithead. You gotta think for drama, fine. I'll play along. But our opponent's practically a divine spirit. We're hopelessly outnumbered. Tell us something we don't know. Yeah, I'll say it. Even with as much power as we got to put out on the field, this has still been a tough fight. And I am thoroughly sick of these enemies who keep throwing waves of minions at us. Whining about it won't solve a thing. So really, the only thing we could do here is fight our way out with hard work and bold tactics, yeah? Alter, I am no expert in the matters of war or combat, but isn't it essentially the tactic one employs in a desperate last stand? Oh, shut up. Okay, so normally that's true, but I've got a secret plan this time, alright? Do not at least work that much out, you freaking idiot. My point is, Master's not giving up. He's not gonna do this no matter what. So my only choice is to follow him wherever he goes. That means I gotta come up with a secret plan. Then damn it, I will. Alter. Thanks, Alter. Ah, great. Now you're calling me Alter too? Huh? Anyway, guess that's settled. Salieri, Kagekyo, Hassan. Bargain bin Limbo. Get Master and me close to him, whatever it takes. You mean you're the Avenger of the Wild Hunt? You mean to the Avenger of the Wild Hunt? Who the hell else? We got 3 trials to go, and that thing is 2 of them. So let's go take it down. All right, you bastards, get ready, because we're coming for you. All right, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna eat real quick. Be right back. I have returned. Okay. I'll admit, I might not be able to endure your thunder in my standard spirit origin. But like my Jesus Christ, this is how I'm starting off. But my lamenting exterior is another story. The man in gray tends to dominate in this form, so I won't be able to hold it for long. But if Alter means business, I will do whatever I can to support her. I may not be used to aerial combat, but I still follow you wherever you go, Elemental. Back me up, Asani Sabah. What a fool. But I must commend your spirit, music teacher. You know you are far better suited to support role, given your inability to maneuver in the air. But you tried just the same. Your chivalry has touched my very soul. I must admit, it is nice to experience a feeling other than hatred for once. Well done, music teacher. Well done, Salieri. In our common goal of taking a formidable enemy to commander's head, we face impossible odds together. Creatures of the storm, supernatural wolves. If you fear not our army, then bare your fangs and do your worst. I, Kagekiyo, shall slaughter you all before you even know what happened. I mean, hey, they're dope, but they don't really have an AoE. I don't even get to pick.
我が式に踊る死神
源氏死にそうらえ。
ああ
ザ
了解
セレ
Jesus Christ. He's just getting his ass kicked.
オン儚きは罪この世はなべて散りあくた我が王貴様を捕らえたと作業無常調査必須せれ
我が式に踊れ死神行くぞ心殺す我は死だ我は神に愛されし者を殺すのだディオサンティシモミズルコディアデミ
オン
ああ
せれ
殺せるものなら
過激をは死なず過激をは影なれば摂理であザ 儚きは罪この世はなべて散りあくた我が王貴様を捕らえたと諸行無常調査必須門のホムラよ
加速するぜ。了解。あ
おう儚きは罪この世はなべて散りあくた我が王貴様を捕らえたと諸行無常調査必須
戦闘終了。よし。
All right, we're done with the elementals. He's still summoning more. There's no beauty to be found in endless repetition. I'm counting on you to bring this concert to a close, John Alter. I guess that makes him the opening act. Or maybe he's just a decoy? Either way, as long as he keeps those things out of my hair, I'm good. Because now I can finally take you one-on-one. I'll have to get him an ice pop from a convenience store later on or something. Anyway, hello, Wild Hunt. It's nice to meet you. Now, goodbye. I don't know if you're a storm, an omen, or freaking destiny itself. Whatever you are, I'm burning your ass. You, traveler caught in the storm. You will abandon everything in the face of an inevitable storm, just as countless others have done before you. You will resign yourself to despair when love is ripped from your grasp. You will abandon all hope when your tears are wiped away. But if you still met the storm in spite of these truths, then know that untamable fire kindled by your own body is your only hope at the end of the vengeance. Burn with anger, with resentment. Transform your fury into the flames of love and hate. Overcome the fateful storm that is reality. Let your anger guide you. Kill everything that stands on your way. I'm gonna defeat you and keep moving forward, and I will never end up like that. That's right. It's never too late for anyone to change their minds. And if nothing else, you can always change the score. You can change it to a clear blue sky that stretches on as far as the eye can see, to a chance encounter that feels nothing short of miraculous. to a special someone's shy smile. It doesn't matter if nobody else understands, as long as you hold something bright and precious in your heart. You can always begin the song of a life anew. Now, what would you do here, John Alter? Player. Alter. It's time for my secret plan. There might be some blowback, but just try to hang in there. This thing uses magical energy to drag servants all over, right? So here, have some of mine. The next moment, she plunged her right hand deep into the ground right before your/my eyes. No, not the ground. Your shadow. She's grabbing the shadow by your feet and pulling it. Avengers. Avenger this, Avenger that, friend or foe, it's all Avengers here. That's the only kind of servant you can bring here, right, Dantes? And I know exactly who to call. She reaches through the shadow to grab hold of something beyond it. Fangs, proud, noble, twisted fangs. Eyes, demonic, eyes glowing like molten gold. One is an inhuman soul that refused to disappear even upon being remade. The other soul forever falls into madness, having lost everything. The black shadow seems as though it has been torn apart from inside it, and in its place stands not one servant, but two. A knight's sword, accompanied by a demonic serpent's maw. The blade of a German knight who wielded with skillful precision and the jaws of a monstrous serpent, the very essence of evil. You/I know exactly who each belong to. You open your mouth and call out the true names of the spirit origins taking shape before you. Hessian Lobo, Gorgon. Come on, you two. Your master needs your help. Let's see. You can start by blowing that lightning bird away. 1,000 mystic eyes release. Melt away. Pandemonious Cetus. I'm not laughing.
貴様らの呪いを返してやろう。時計落ちるがいい。パンデモニウス。
Well done. They annihilated those creatures in an instant. The storm is easing up as well. I think Gorgo's magical energy may have something to do with that. What strength? I see. So this is the Chaldean Count's temporary power-up in action. I remember you said he consumes his own magical energy to provide it. However, that is not the only unknown factor I sense here. Another is John Alter herself. She's using her spirit origin as a kindling, isn't she? One wrong move and she could destroy herself. Such incredible resolve. Such devotion. I've hardly seen anything to like. Is it born out of camaraderie? Or perhaps it flows from the well of more romantic love, which so often lends heroes strength? Ah, that is well outside my area of expertise, but I cannot be certain. At any rate, that's not all. What is the other incredible mysterious factor I sense? Does it have anything to do with why Master of Chaldea's magical energy provision is so oddly efficient? Enormous shadows stand in opposition before Odaiba's giant Ferris wheel, a storm riding a beast, and the undisputed Wolf King. And that's not all. Eustache Eye, turn your gaze elsewhere and see glittering eyes staring back. Eyes that once belonged to a goddess, now belong to an abomination with great serpents writhing where her body should be, writhing. Just this once, I'll spare you my usual disdain. I cannot believe you brought me here to fight alongside you, a dog. You are so brazenly arrogant. I am actually impressed. All the more so, now that I see that I'm facing you, the storm of fear, death, misfortune, and destruction. Interesting. You have brought two new fighters here. One fanged, one demonic. Neither of which share any of the same fears as humans. How amusing. But even fangs and demons cannot escape loss or destruction. His remains will make a suitable paving stones for my temple. Come, Wolf King. It is time to begin our hunt. No, to devour our prey. The only question that remains is how best to cook it. Ha ha ha. I actually have both of them, so I could use both of them. That I have to use my own. I can't use my own. Ah. Oh well.
選択は正しいよ。
苦しい。
連勝のはい。ええ。剣は憎悪、竜は復讐、炎は王鵬。差し貫くは何もかも。ラグロンドメント・デュヘイン。
燃え尽きなさいな。何時の道はすでに途絶えた。チルがいい。パンテモニアム。逃がそう。私の前に立つな。先鋭、これは憎悪によって磨かれた我が魂の方向、ラフロンドメント・デュヘイン。邪魔だよ。何時の道はすでに途絶えた。すべて灰に、すべて塵に、我が憎悪で汝のすべてを狩り尽くすラグロンドメント・デュヘイン。不毛ね、まったく。そこ燃え尽きなさいな。そこから先、命の行き止まりよ。
はしますけどね。今のうちに準備。やだな。今のうちに準備。仕方ないの君たちは。みんな位置について。おっと、ここでアクシデント。楽しく気楽にね。何の冬の玉座、春の希望。あれはいつか見た終わりの星。どれほど遠く汚れても私は星を探すのです。さあ、幕を開けてアラウンドカリバーン。現実にその光はないとしても諦めず投げ出さず強がって歩き出す。この希望を知っているから。コーピングキャメラット。開いた。ご苦労様。
You/I watch as the Wolf King shrinks his fangs into the great beast's throat. While the serpent's mystic eyes petrify the Death Storm King's spear arm. And then, now, alter. Thy path has long since come to an end. Alone, none of you could hope to stop the Deathstorm King. Loss and destruction come to all things human, fangs, demons. Damn it. Let's just say it again. Loss and destruction come to all things humans, fangs, demons, even gods. However, if humans, fangs, and demons can find a way to work together rather than separately, it seems they can at times make even the impossible possible. What was that? I didn't think you were capable of telling jokes. Guess I should have known I can't keep Lobo and a former goddess around forever. You know, all that aside, I'm freaking wiped. I can't move a goddamn muscle. Man, what I wouldn't give for a cold soda right now. I can't believe the Shadow Dante's been putting himself through this during every trial. He's gotta be an idiot or something. Yeah, that must be it. What else could it be? Ugh. Huh? Ah, don't scare me like this. I mean, thanks. I didn't really want you seeing me like this, but I guess I haven't really got much choice, huh? I'm just a little dizzy, that's all. So yeah, thanks. Please don't do that again. Yeah, you're right. I won't. I feel like I might blow my whole spirit core if I tried that again. Then you'd probably cry or something, so don't worry. This was a one-time thing. But hey, at least now you can go into the last trial with a command spell to use, right? I don't think even that masked bastard would spring an 8 on us. Yeah, I think you're right. So that just leaves one more trial. So you completely destroyed both Servant Spirit Core simultaneously. Exceptional work. You have passed the 5th and 6th trial. Leaves only me, my trial. I won't tell you to steel yourself. I will say only this. Wait, but dare to hope. Okay, let me see this without saying goodbye. Right, let me grab a couple things here. Okay, we're good for now. Oh, right.
新生ダヴィンチちゃんの素敵な工房にマナプリズムと交換。用意した甲斐があったな。
Okay, that does seem to be the last one I'm missing. Okay, respect. Okay. 63 days. Did you quit? Because if you did, your account's not half bad. Well, I mean, I did say that I would only really delete people if they were around 100 days. So I guess I'll just leave that there for now. That's fine.
節目の季節となりました。
You do this one too. Sure. It's not that big of a deal. I've got 6 more. Alright, it's not half bad. Things aren't looking half bad. If we look at summons, we're on the... I'm not sure when Alice is gonna come out. For now. Anything else I need to get from the shop? Alright, that seems to be everything. I'm gonna end the stream now, and maybe later today we're gonna do another stream. Also, I haven't done the this. It's fine. They just gave us stuff. I kind of wish they do what they did with the JP and just let us use let us get the Rio versions of the servants, at least the art style for them. Anyways, folks, thank you for tuning in, whether it be on stream or after stream is over. I genuinely do appreciate it. This is Golden Arcadia signing out. Bye.